bring back the real scents. The scents that take away your facial features.
What's up, YouTube? It's TripleARadio here. It's Adam, and today I'm here to answer a question. It's a very common question that I've been asked before, and I've asked myself. The question is, why are we scared of the dark? It's a common question that's not many people know the answer to, but it's a very common thing to be scared of when you think about it. I mean, pretty much all children are scared of the dark at some point in their lives, whether it be creepy crawlies or faces in the window. We're going to talk about both of those actually here in a second. So why are we scared of the dark? Well, to answer that, let's look at what the dark really is. As we all know, our brains naturally think differently and behave differently when it's night rather than when it's daytime, and when it's dark rather than when it's light, for that matter, because you see, we as humans naturally have to have light in our lives, otherwise we'll go crazy. It's the same way with people. If you live a life where you're not ever talking to anybody, you'll go insane, because humans have to be social in their lives, you know, in order to live properly. Otherwise we'll go insane, like I said. So anyway, so we behave differently in the dark. That's why sometimes at night you'll be driven to do things a little bit differently than you would at daytime. You know, say things that you wouldn't normally say. A lot of things are more wild at night. A lot of things people do. It may have to do with talking to girls. You might be more brave at night than you would be at day. So why is this? I mean, why are we different? Why do we act different at night than we do during the day? Well, it has to do with the sun, actually. And the sun naturally changes our behavior into a good mood. I wouldn't say a good mood, but a better mood. You know, if you'll notice, when it's sunny, you're naturally in a better mood than when it's rainy. And so that's why on rainy days, a lot of people like to take naps, you know, just be lazy. Actually, that's not a very good thing to do. On rainy days, you need to stay active. That's why they say, when you're feeling sad, you're not supposed to lay down. It's not good for you. You're actually supposed to get up and move around and exercise. Because laying down will make you feel all achy and even more sad. So on rainy days, you're supposed to stay active. That's why when it's raining, I'm constantly walking back and forth throughout the house, trying to find something to do, you know, to keep my body active, because I don't want to get all, you know, lazy. So anyway, so behavior is a big part of why we're scared of the dark. But another big part of why we're scared of the dark is, first let's look at an example. Try to walk around your room with the lights off and your eyes closed, and you'll naturally be kind of obliged to walk really slowly and kind of shuffle your feet and hold out your hands, almost. Reason being, when we can't see anything, we automatically tend to think there's something in our path that we could trip over. Sometimes, especially in rooms with a lot of furniture, we're like really scared of what we might bump into. And so this might kind of answer the question in a way. We're not exactly as much scared of the dark as we are scared of the unknown. You know, what might be there. And that kind of has to do with the faces in the window and the creepy crawlies. You know, our minds can make out these faces at night, these figures in the dark, because when it's nighttime, our brains naturally tend to think that's when all the bad things, the creepy stuff comes out. And so that's why we think there's, you know, monsters in our closets and burglars in the house. Because at night, you know, you don't know what's there, so it could be anything. It could be spiders under your bed, or monsters for that matter. And there could be, you know, someone hiding in your closet. So, but there's another question that goes along with this. It could have to do with pain. A question I've asked myself before is, if there were no pain, would there be any fear? And, I mean, think about it. If there were no pain, we wouldn't be scared of spiders. And we wouldn't be scared of heights. I mean, because the ending result of being bit by a spider, we wouldn't be scared of. You see? So if there were no pain, would we be scared of the dark? Not exactly. I mean, if there were no pain, would we be scared of this image? I mean, this is a pretty freaky image. It's known as the smile dog. So it's kind of not true that if there were no pain, there would be no fear, because fear comes in different forms. The ending result of fear is not always pain. By the way, if anyone tells you they're not scared of anything, oh, I'm not scared of anything, not even a giant man-eating clam. If anyone tells you they're not scared of anything, they're lying, because you can't live without fear. Fear is a natural part of your life. It kind of sets certain boundaries in our lives that have to be there. So fear is natural, so don't ever think you're a wimp if you're scared of the dark. Being scared of the dark is a natural part of life that most people outgrow. Have you ever been there, been sitting there and you're looking through a window and all of a sudden you imagine this freaky face just pop out of nowhere? There's actually a fear of faces in the window. It's known as socodifenestrophobia. Our good friend Andrew, he claims to have this fear. It's a phobia. He claims to have this phobia, and but I think it's all in his head, to be honest. That's always been a creepy thing. There are actually people who do that. They look in your windows. They're known as voyeurists, otherwise known as peeping toms. And that's illegal, or it's not. I shouldn't say it's common. I don't want to scare you. By the way, I know I keep changing the subject, but while we're on this topic, when it's dark, we're naturally more scared. Like, if you're listening to this with the lights out, which I don't know why you would be, and it's probably not dark where you are, but if something were to go like behind you, if you were to hear a bump, you would naturally flinch and turn around. Whereas in the daytime, it wouldn't scare you as much. Because in the dark, we don't know what it could be. We're scared of the unknown. But when it's dark, so if it's dark, this will probably scare you. But if it's daytime, it probably won't. Don't look behind you right now, but there is someone staring at you through the window. See, if it were dark, if it's nighttime, that sounds pretty freaky. But during the day, because the sun is changing our mood, it's not really that freaky. Because the sun changes our moods to a happy, more peaceful mood, and the dark, well, it makes us a little more eerie, And so that kind of answers the question of why we're scared of the dark. We're scared of the unknown, and it's all about mood. Some people find the nightlife to be, more fun. They're more active, they have more adrenaline during the night. Sounds weird, but it's true. Me, I'm a fan of the night, just not when it's all quiet and I'm alone. Nightlife is awesome, but I'll have to say I'm a bigger fan of the daytime. It's just more lively. So anyway, why are we scared of the dark? We're scared of what we don't know. Thanks for listening. Oh, and stay tuned. Well, guys, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.